Should athletes be on the cover of a sports video game? My answer is simple. All that's coming up next. Stay tuned. Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to another edition of Home to Work Vibes. I am your hostess with the mostest, Sheldon Ponder II. Welcome to another edition of Home to Work Vibes. I appreciate you all viewing these videos. It means a lot to me. As always, if you are new, do subscribe. If you are returning, do like, comment, and share this video out. If you're on any social media platforms, do follow me on Instagram and Twitter at TonyGumble21. The topic of the morning: should NFL and NBA players be featured on sports video game covers? As I said, my answer is fairly simple. No, they shouldn't. A lot of people would ask why. Well, it's easy. It's easy. The reason why athletes should not be on the cover of any sports video game, is because it's a curse. I'll give you an example. Yesterday, I was on Twitter, and there was a mock-up of Patrick Mahomes, quarterback for the Kansas City Chiefs, just won MVP this past Saturday, on the cover of Madden. Now, one of the people that tweet said that he did not, I guess, want Patrick Mahomes to be on the cover. Do I blame him? No. Because athletes athletes on all spectrums, from Madden to UFC to NHL to FIFA to 2K and NBA Live, they should not be on the cover. Well, why shouldn't they be on the cover, Sheldon? Because it's a curse. I mean, look at Antonio Brown. He's dealing with issues on the field. Look at Odell Beckham Jr. I mean, look at all the people. Look at all the athletes that have been on these covers. They do great one year, the next year they just totally fall off the map. Now, I don't play video games a lot, pretty much because I'm always busy doing stuff. But when I saw that, I was I said no. I said no. Cover athletes should not be on video game covers. Athletes should not be on video game covers. And then another person who saw my post, who saw my tweet, asked why. I told him, it's a curse. It is a curse. Patrick Hillis, or Peyton Hillis, you know, the big, bulky running back for Cleveland, he was the cover athlete. And guess what? He totally blew, pause, the next season. He went from being good to being a bona fide scrub. I just don't like that idea. Now, what do I think? Who do I think should be on the cover of these video games? Could be the hardcore gamers. Or it could be just a generic. But no, I mean, okay, I understand that they're getting paid for an endorsement. But the thing about it is that you just had one of the best seasons of any NFL quarterback. You are in your second year. You probably have plenty of years left in the tank. Plenty of years left in the tank. If you want to keep building your brand, then you should not want to be on the cover. Yes, I know the cover will put you over the top. Being a cover athlete will put you over the top. But let's just say that if it were me and I was in Patrick Mahomes' shoes, would I be on the cover? Would I, if I was asked, hey, do you want to be on the cover? I would decline. Because you just had a 5,000 yard, 50 plus touchdown season. I know a lot of people would say, well, you know, that's not going to, it's not going to really hurt anything. Yes, it is. It hurts careers. And it shows each and every year. Patrick Mahomes is just starting out. And if I were Patrick Mahomes, if I was close to Patrick Mahomes, I would just suggest to him, because he is his own man, he can make his own decisions. But if I were Patrick Mahomes or one of his advisors or whoever, I would just say, hey, Pat, look, no. If I were you, I wouldn't do it. But like I said, Patrick Mahomes is his own man. He can make his own decisions. But if I were an athlete and I was chosen to be on the cover of any sports video game, I would not do it. Now, a lot of people might, because, hey, you know, they're getting money for it. But at the same time, me as a person, I think strategically. If I want to continue building myself in the NFL, I would not want my face and my likeness to be on the cover of a video game. I wouldn't. Because I've read articles that say athletes on particularly Madden, because everybody likes playing Madden. Everybody loves playing Madden. And the reason why they love playing Madden is because Madden gives you the opportunity of running the game the way you want to. None of us will ever be like a Bill Belichick or an Andy Reid or Mike Tomlin or Matt Patricia or anybody like that. We will never be anything like that, because that takes years and years and years of hard work, dedication, and scratching to get to the top. But Madden gives you the opportunity to be your own coach and run the plays the way you want to run it. But like I said, if I were Patrick Mahomes, which I'm not, but if I was, I would decline. Because, I'm not saying that these guys don't know their worth. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that if it's any consolation to them, it should be that, hey, you know what? Look, I'm not comfortable with doing this. I don't think that I should be doing this. Because it's one thing to play the game of football 16 weeks out of the season and then come in and do what you do. It takes skill. You have to have a lot of heart in order to do what these athletes do. And I know that Madden is a hobby. I know that it is. It's a hobby for me. Doing YouTube is a hobby for me. But at the same time, being on the cover of a sports video game, that kind of damages your stock. And like I told the guy yesterday, the guy commented, he's like, well, what's the big deal? The big deal is that it's just a curse. It's a curse because people want you. Madden, in fact, is let me just say this. I'm going to end it here in a minute. Bear with me. Madden, and you know what? It's nothing against Madden. It's nothing against John Madden and the people who are behind the scenes that are making up the new game styles. It's nothing against them. It's just the game itself. I got Madden 8. I got Madden 19. I got Madden 19 when it first came out. And I just got the bare bones Madden. I don't believe in all that extra stuff. I'm not interested in. I'm just not interested in all the extra stuff. If you and this is me personal. If you got to know me, I am the most original guy. The car, this car that I ride in, that I do these YouTube videos on, it's bare bones. I don't need, the only thing that I need is a USB hookup so I can charge my phone and do these videos, and XM. That's all I need. I don't need the navigation and all that. No, that's why I got this phone. But nonetheless, cover athletes, no matter who they are, should not be on the cover of any sports video game because it's a curse. It's a curse. If Patrick Mahomes, and I'm not downing Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is a cool guy. Period, point blank. Cool. Cool under pressure. Doesn't let his emotions get the best of him. But him as a something's going on with the windshield. I think some of the ice is starting to break on the windshield. I think some of the ice is trying to fly off the car. Anyway, Patrick Mahomes, great guy. Hey, you know what? I think he's awesome. But considering him to be on the cover of Madden, it's not a good look. It's not. Why? Because his stock is going to go from extremely high to probably mid-card. That's probably where his and we don't know. We don't know where his stock is going to be this coming season. But if I were anyone that's around him, like I said, he's his own man. He can do whatever he wants to do. If he wants to be on the cover, hey, that's great. If not, that's even better. But if I were him, I would decline. I would. Because Madden, I'm just going to say it like this. And when I say this, you know, all the people who play Madden and all these games, those games are not meant for cover athlete. Those games are not meant to have an athlete on the cover. Because number one, like I said, it's a curse. You can have the best season ever and then totally bomb the next season. It's a curse. That's why they should put someone who's a hardcore gamer on the cover, or generic, or just put a generic person, on the cover. That's it. Odell Beckham Jr., Peyton Hillis, Richard Sherman, Antonio Brown, Gronk, all those cover athletes that have been on the cover great season, you get picked, the next season your stock goes down. If I were Patrick Mahomes, I would not want that for myself. But Patrick Mahomes makes his own decision. He's 23 years old. He's got his life ahead of him. If I were him, I would advise him not to do it. But who am I? Anyway, YouTube, I just thought I'd come on and give my little 2 cents about that. It's a curse. It's a curse. Anyway, as I said, as I mentioned earlier, if you are new, do subscribe. If you are returning, do comment, comment, and share. As always, live your life the way that you want to live it, not the way someone else wants you to. I'm Sheldon Connor, and I'm signing off. I'll see you later.